What do you think of this?
My first drone?
Is this not the most adorable thing ever?
It's so cute.
As drone pilots, one of the #1 questions we get asked when people approach us, it's like a drone, right?
Yeah.
How far does it go? People are always curious as to what the range is. Now,
We're just trying to figure out how far certain drones are going to go.
What do we got?
we try to have everything here. We went to Target earlier and picked up some toy grade stuff too, because I think some people...
That's gonna win. That's gonna win.
That's gonna win.
Air
That's
Hogs
gonna win.
for the win.
But how far do they go? How far do they go?
Team Spectrum, Team FRSKY, as far as
FRSKY.
specific gear goes, I'm using the Spectrum 4649T receiver. That's a diversity receiver, means there's 2 antennas and they're oriented so that no matter how my quad is flying, I should have one oriented correctly for my transmitter. And as far as the transmitter goes, this is the new Spectrum IX12.
I, on the other hand, am representing Team FRSKY with the millimeter Peter. With the 5 dBA antenna. So what that means is I'm gonna get a little bit more extra range with this, and on this side I am running an RXSR. Also is a diversity receiver, which means it's got 2 antennas.
That's the worst.
This is the worst.
That's literal. I feel bad because when you got the antenna right up against the carbon is conductive. It's affecting the antenna's coverage
can we
pattern.
Fix it?
No, this is how some people
No one
mount their
should use it
antennas.
this way. You really shouldn't.
And this is my Spectrum
This-
quad. Block.
You're also right up against your 5.8
Yeah.
antenna.
That'd be okay.
Better
You
than
want to
this.
separate your 2.4 gigahertz receiving antenna from your 5.8 gigahertz transmitting antenna.
Yeah.
You would want those
Now
separated.
keep telling me how to do my thing.
Again,
I'm just,
again. So as you
I'm
can
talking
see-
to the viewer. I'm not talking down to you, Drew.
So what's going on here is basically like this guy's in a club trying to talk to you, and this guy's like, I can't hear you, man, because you're like right here. It's just.
Are we in the woofer?
Exactly.
Are we in it?
Who's gonna win, FRSKY or Spectrum? I really feel like FRSKY has to win that one, but Tommy's antennas were mounted like in the worst possible way. So I think the question is, can Spectrum on its best day beat FRSKY on its worst day? So are they gonna fly across the road, or are they gonna carry him across the road? They can still tell us.
Nothing wrong with flying across an empty street.
It would save us from drama if you walk across the street.
Come along, let's do it.
Oh my god. Okay. Are we talking about the flying across the road? Is that what the drama is?
What the f? What is the downside to carrying it? You're walking 10,
The
10
downside is he has
steps.
to walk across the road.
Bardwell, quit telling me what to do.
We just need to stay on the left side of the road.
It's neither unsafe nor illegal to fly across a really empty road.
It's like 20 feet to walk, plug in your quad, set it down, and fly. And then you don't have to fly across the road. But Drew's like, no, I'm just flying from right here. And he got so mad that I just wanted him to cross.
It's not that hard to look both ways before you cross the street. I'm doing it my whole life. I think I can just take off. Don't tell me how to play with my toys, Kevin. They're pitching a fit because we won't carry it across the street.
Why? We'll just fly it across the street.
I know.
Drew's gone off the deep end. He's on a rampage.
Did anybody really expect me to cross my drone across the road? No. It flies.
You guys ready?
All right, here we come. We're coming down the road. Go ahead and take off.
Why isn't my RSSI displaying? Damn it, if I screwed up, I'm gonna have no warning. I'm just gonna drop out. Normally I have RSSI set on my on-screen display so I can see when my signal strength is getting low. But I goofed.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be the dopest.
RF signal low.
Okay, so Tommy's getting low. Don't hit me.
They were still screwing it up and flying too close together and managed to hit each other midair.
And all of a sudden it jerks all the way to one direction. I think something is wrong, but no, it's just Tommy coming in at Mach bumping my props, getting all up in my business.
RF signal.
Uh-oh, I think I'm gonna go soon. I better hang over the grass over here. Oh,
You're done?
I fail safe.
I'm still going. Oh wait, I'm just starting to get my warning.
I fail safe.
So, oh, I'm down. Did we tie pretty much?
I think so.
What? What's up now, Spectrum haters? Just saying. You saw it.
I didn't have the most optimal antenna placements, and I figured it'd be a good test to, you know, not make it optimal. That's how I fly it, and so now people out there that mount your antennas like that, that's what you can expect.
Spectrum beat FRSKY.
It did. In today's test.
It did.
Mm-hmm.
That's about as far as I was expecting it to go. But I did expect to go farther than you, so that was actually pretty impressive.
But all right, so next up we've got
next?
RADIOLINK.
So this is the RADIOLINK AT9S. I've heard of this. I've heard some people really like it. So I put the receiver in one of my quads. I mounted the antennas in a semi-optimal way. They say this can go like 2 miles.
What the f is RADIOLINK? Where did this thing come from? Just the name alone, RADIOLINK, just sounds really boring, I guess.
Yeah, neither SPEKTRUM nor FRSKY says, yo, we can do miles.
And I know that the CROSSFIRE can handle that, but we're limiting it and staying close to the ground, which limits the range of the CROSSFIRE and the video.
We're gonna limit it to 100 milliwatts.
Yeah.
It can go up to 2 watts. It's just got a totally unfair advantage even at 100 milliwatts.
Yeah.
But in order to make it interesting, we're gonna limit
And
it.
also, I have the full CROSSFIRE module, which is capable of the 2 watts.
Yeah.
But they also sell the micro, which is only capable of 100 milliwatts. So you'll see exactly what the micro is capable of doing.
You and me real quick. Kevin's all pitching a fit because Tommy and I wouldn't carry our quads across the street. I'm wondering if they will.
Are we walking across the road?
Yeah,
We're gonna do the safe thing.
Oh my God, those freaking tryhards.
Unlike those yahoos.
Oh, we're
We're yahoos now, we're yahoos.
We're Yahoos.
I'd rather walk to 10 feet than reply to 10 comments. Did he say go?
Yep, they're going.
You go first, Kevin. I'll
right.
tail you.
They're in the air.
You slow down.
I'm just cruising. I'm not gonna go
Yep.
fast.
Bardwell needs to speed
I
up.
got a car.
Kevin's having video issues.
Well, I'm down. Fail safe.
Kevin's down, fail safe. We don't know.
Still up. I'm
Okay,
still
Kevin
up.
knows where it's at. Bardwell's down.
Fail safe.
Mark the positions.
We don't know. You were ahead of me, so we really don't know who won.
We got a fail-safe Stingy.
I feel like I got further than they did.
I definitely got further than they did because I crossed that road, but not
Yeah.
by a ton, really.
Yeah.
It really surprised the heck out of me. I did not expect it to go that much farther than SPEKTRUM or FRSKY.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't that big of a difference, despite the fact that the cost is like. Of course, you could turn the CROSSFIRE up to a higher power output level, but like for what we're doing with freestyle, that was really impressive. I'd like to see more about that.
Switching to RADIOLINK after a test like, no, that's just silly. Come on, CROSSFIRE is proven for long range. Maybe that was just not the ideal testing conditions, and who flies long range that way anyways? I'd stick to my CROSSFIRE for any real long range.
The RADIOLINK and CROSSFIRE.
Yeah, it
whooped-
did. It
They
totally
whooped them
did.
by
It
a
totally
fair
went
amount.
Honestly, the RADIOLINK was only like 80 feet less than CROSSFIRE.
I still think FRSKY would
So,
do better if you
Mavic versus Mavic.
Well, mine's a DJI Mavic. His is a DJI Mavic Air.
Have you ever flown on a Rotor Riot episode? In Ukraine, you
Well,
did fly
I
the
flew a
Phantom
and I crashed it.
in a pretty spectacular way.
It really was.
I remember that moment.
Why don't I fly more? I'm not very good, and then I'm surrounded by people that are tremendously good. But I do love the Mavic.
It's all digital. It's a digital video link, so it's different from the analog video that we fly. The communication system is like really optimized. Like you can fly these way further than you should.
All right, I'm recording.
I hate flying FPV through these things.
You guys are free to go. Same path with the Mini Quad
Problem
6.
is, the video's gonna get chunky. I'm
That's
doing
the
good
test.
so far.
I lost you. Oh, remember that time I almost hit you? Okay, now go.
Okay.
That's what you're almost hitting, is Capper.
Now you got stopped.
There's bushes.
I thought this was going to be the easiest part of the whole day. I mean, these DJI quads practically fly themselves, but that ended up being the problem because the whole time we're trying to go down the line, we're fighting the obstacle avoidance. Every little street sign, it's like, don't hit it! I'm passing you. Oh, I don't want you behind me. You'll run right into me.
Oh, you almost hit me. It
God.
made me stop because of you.
Haha, please don't run into me.
I really want to have a mid-air Mavic to Mavic.
No! We're 3,000 feet away.
Just over half a mile. You're about where the CROSSFIRE.
I'm losing video.
Are you? Yeah, see, it's that Wi-Fi video.
I can't see, like I've got no video.
This is what we thought would have happened. Yeah, it's like frozen.
Yeah.
If you can't fly.
That's gonna be the limit for you if you can't. If you can't get enough video to fly.
So what's your distance?
3,328 feet.
What about you, Drew? Are you still going?
I'm like way further. I would never fly this far. Oh wait, what are you yelling at? Oh, it's yelling at me because I'm running on. I won't be able to return home on battery. I can't.
I'm gonna walk down.
It won't let me. I'm gonna land it. I'm gonna land it.
How do you take the battery out? I don't know. I don't know how these things work.
The little guy found his way home. Was that scary?
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is why you don't see him in more episodes. We're like, you can't do that stuff. Okay, don't turn it off. I want to stop recording.
No, he pulled the battery on it.
God.
When Drew's Mavic landed, I was tasked with picking it up. I did what you always do, is I flipped it over with I used my toe to flip it over for safety. And then when it's upside down, I reached down and I took the battery out.
To hear that he unplugged it, it's like, here, I got it. He's holding the battery with it still all lit in one hand. The Mavic's I was like,
Apparently, you can't just unplug a Mavic when it's recording.
You flipped my Mavic over? You just kicked it over?
I didn't kick it.
You just kicked it over the gimbal going? You just kicked it? You kicked my Mavic?
Tipped it. I just tipped it.
What the f? I didn't know this. Nobody told me he was kicking my...
who kicks over a DJI?
I tipped it over gently with my toe. You unplug the battery.
Isn't...
That's what you do.
This isn't some Banggood piece of... You can't
You
just...
unplug the battery. It's not
my
safe.
God.
It's not safe. He's mad at me because I plugged the battery in without turning the battery off, which I don't know how you turn a battery off.
Dude, it's just like, I'm alive again. I didn't
If it's so smart, why can't you plug it in?
What we is Josh has never owned a DJI product.
I own the DJI Goggles RE, which I have a review of up on my channel.
But that is not a DJI quad.
You lost your link in the description.
It's like a horrible reality show, but at least the people on reality shows are looking when they're being
attached to
Are those not motors?
They just spin.
Oh my God,
They spin in the prop
It's
wash.
a fake.
They spin in the prop.
So what we have here is the little TYKES, my first drone. We got this explicitly because it doesn't, like our gear, use radio communication. It uses IR, that's infrared.
What?
It has sound. You're about to step on it.
Oh, I'm telling you, it won't even take off because IR is not going to work in the sun.
Okay, wait. I got blinky lights. Oh!
Did you calibrate the ESCs?
Oh God! It's doing
Ow, my ankle!
Oh my God! Drew, why?
Drew just has a thing for fresh ankles. Like if you're out there flying FPV and you're wearing shorts and Drew's around, just watch the out. I'm just saying.
God, I hate you guys so much.
Such a dick!
Not again!
There has to be a way to control the altitude, right? Oh my God.
I'm doing it.
It won't even fly.
I want to beat him. Can I beat him?
Yeah.
Yeah, you already have.
Wait, this is the DR1.
Yeah.
HOGS DR1.
Let's see how far I can get it before.
I'm already impressed at how it flies. Jesse Perkins, watch out.
Sorry.
Are you still controlling it?
I am.
Do we need to get the goggles?
Oh, he's still going!
Oh my God.
We didn't expect it to go that far.
I'm coming behind you. Stay
That's
high.
really far.
I have the results from the range testing. The shortest one was the little TYKES. Which
What? No
didn't even
way.
fly.
Are you kidding me?
The second shortest one was the DR1.
So the air hogs, we never did get the video working, so I wasn't able to fly FPVs. It was just line of sight, and the control link held up as far as I could physically see the quad and fly it. It could have gone further. I don't know that it could have beaten any of the other contenders.
But I think we all know it exceeded our expectations
By
for something
far.
you would get at Target. So what's the next on our list?
FRSKY versus SPEKTRUM. FRSKY, 1,927 feet. SPEKTRUM, 2,014 feet. SPEKTRUM won. The real one though is CROSSFIRE versus RADIOLINK. CROSSFIRE went 2,731 feet. RADIOLINK went 2,854.
oh my, what?
Now I know this result is going to be controversial because we all know CROSSFIRE can go further than
Way further, and it was only at 100 milliwatts.
And I think the takeaway, well, even at 100 milliwatts, I feel like
It should have gone
Should've
further.
gone further.
I feel like the takeaway is that CROSSFIRE is not a magic bullet.
It's not.
You have to think about your setup and your environment.
You have to set it up right. I mean, you can fail safe anything. No matter what gear you're using, there's no cure-all guaranteed. Can't screw it up. You still have to get the stuff right.
You have to also remember we were going within a couple feet of the ground, underneath trees. We ducked under trees, so we actually had trees between us and the quad. So this is very real world how you would fly. I've flown CROSSFIRE on 100 milliwatts, a mile and a half away, no problem, but I was higher off the ground and there was absolutely nothing between me and the quad. So this is a very different scenario. And who knows, maybe I've got a busted antenna.
But I think we gotta give it to RADIOLINK.
Oh yeah, totally.
RADIOLINK, under fairly equal conditions, trounced both FRSKY and SPEKTRUM. I don't think any of us are going to be switching our CROSSFIRE rigs over to RADIOLINK though.
No, I'm staying with CROSSFIRE.
I mean, I still go CROSSFIRE. It's just a proven setup.
Yeah.
That said, though, I think RADIOLINK should be highly considered.
Last two, the MAVIC and the MAVIC Air. The MAVIC went 4,698 feet.
Okay.
The MAVIC Air went 3,328 feet.
Wow.
Crushed
So
But it was only due to video, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, the control link on the two is nearly the same, I believe. The video link is different. The video link is handled over Wi-Fi on the MAVIC Air, whereas on the MAVIC, It's their enhanced 2.4, 5.8, etc.
My video was really bad, and if I didn't also know that obstacle avoidance was going to prevent me from running into anything, I would not have been comfortable flying because I'm like, I'm struggling here, but I could keep going.
But Stingy, you were trying to think whether you wanted the MAVIC Air versus the MAVIC. So based on these results, what do you think?
I would want to see the MAVIC Air in more urban environments and how it performs there. In that scenario, it did well enough that I would lean more towards the MAVIC Air.
Really?
But I still haven't seen the MAVIC 2, which is I'm also waiting to see when that drops.
Thanks for checking this video out.
Check out the Rotor Riot store.
Coming soon to our store, Little Tykes.
And check out quadcamp.com for all the upcoming dates for QuadCamp. We may be in a city near you very soon. So come out, fly, repair, crash, have fun. It's gonna be a blast. See you guys.
See ya.
Bar.
For $100.
Wait, what happened to Tommy?
Can fly attack my iron. Ow! I'll be back.
This outro is over.